Hello, welcome to a new video of other ways of living single mom life in Spain. The topic of today will be renting in Spain Q&A. So we will reply to questions on this topic. But before that, if you're new to this channel and you don't know me, I'm Natasha, I'm a French single mom, I'm living in Spain and I'm living my best life, honestly. And the reason why I created this channel is to share how it's possible to live an affordable lifestyle even as a single mom. If I can do it, you can do it, and I wish you to be able to do it as well, because we have only one life and we have to live it fully. So that's it for the introduction. Let's dive back into this topic, renting in Spain. So of course, renting in Spain depends on where you will be going to live in Spain. As you know, I'm living near Valencia. My land is 30 kilometers south of Valencia, and I have a flat that I'm renting out, that is mine, that I'm renting out 50 kilometers from Valencia. So I'm at the park, so you can hear some noise around. Sorry for that. So it depends on where you are. Honestly, renting in Spain and in Valencia, the cost of it has increased a lot. So if the first question, is it expensive to rent in Spain? No, in comparison with renting in Paris, with renting in Dublin, with renting in many places in Europe or in the US, this is really affordable and much cheaper. However, if you compare when I just moved to Spain, I had moved to Spain 6 years ago, and now the prices have increased a lot. I won't lie, I'm owner of a flat. It's also good for me to be able to live a great life with good time with my daughter. Those prices have enabled me to have a secured income with this. So, to reply to the question, is it affordable? Yes. How much does it cost? Let's see, I will give you the prices for Valencia and around so that you have an idea. When I moved to Spain 6 years ago, to rent a room in a flat share would cost 200, 250. The cheapest ones were 150. Right now it costs 300, usually in Valencia city center, minimum 300 to rent out a room in a flat share. To rent out a whole flat, when I rented out a whole flat in Spain 5 years ago, when my daughter was born, we were paying 400 euros, less than 400 euros a month for a 3-bedroom apartment, 8 minutes from the beach. Right now, this will cost 500 to 600 for a 3-bedroom near the beach or in the city center. There are some district, for instance, in Valencia that are even more expensive. If you want to live in the old town or in Rusafa, which is a trendy district, then you will usually pay 700, 800 for a flat in the city. Then if we talk about a house or something in the suburb, a house in the suburb can cost 800, 1,000 to 1,500, depending also if you want a garden, a pool. Those are options, but they cost more and more. What do you need? One question is, what do you need to rent out in Spain? So one thing you will need if you want to rent a whole flat is to show your contracts. So how much money you earn every month. And you will need to have usually a Spanish contract, so it's not that easy, or to find a landlord who is okay with renting it out to you with your money from abroad. Again, you have to show them that you can pay. But usually they want a Spanish contract, because if you're not paying, they want help from the insurance, and the insurance need a Spanish contract to block your money on your bank account. So that's one thing. If you want to rent out a room, usually they are not that they don't look that much into such things, so that's a good thing. But yeah, if you want to rent the whole place for yourself, you might have more difficulties to look for to find something, because they will need to find this proof in Spain usually. So that's one thing that is not easy, but again, if you do it with a foreigner, it might be easier. So there are always ways, but it might take more time than if you were a Spanish resident or a Spanish person. It's easier. Another question is, where do you find flats and rooms to rent? On Idealista, so like Ideal, Idealista. There you will find everything you can find to buy, to rent. I will do another video about buying in Spain. So that's where you can find it. What else? You will have a contract, and I guess that's what it is. How long does it take to find a place? Again, it depends if you have like a way to find a proof of income, and if it's in Spain, it's easier to find a place. Usually in 1-2 weeks you should find one. Again, it might take up to 1 month if you don't have a Spanish income. That might take a bit longer. You can also contact with people before coming and finding a place. The best way, what people do, is to first find somewhere where you can stay for 1 to 3 months. Then people will be less regarding about what you have, and then during that time finding your long-term rental place. So I guess I don't know if there are any more questions. Maybe yes. How long is a minimum contract? Usually for a room it's 6 months. For a whole place, a flat or a house, it's minimum 1 year, and then it renovates every year, and you can just stop when you want with 1 month's notice. Deposits. How much is a deposit? Depending on the landlord, it's 1 month minimum or 1 or 2 months, depending on the time. When is the best time to arrive? Well, don't arrive in summer, because Spain, at least the Spanish coast, in summer is full of tourists. A lot of landlords don't want to rent out in that period, because they make more money on websites as Airbnb on short-term rentals than on long-term rentals. So arrive when it's the lower season, from September, end of September to May. Then it's easier to find a rental place. Let me think if I see other questions. I think that's it. Do you need a NIE number? So the number here that you use for everything to rent out. Well, technically no, but it depends if they want a Spanish bank account for you to pay the rent. Then yes, because you will need an NIE number to open a bank account. But otherwise, with your passport number, this should be okay as well. If you have any more questions on this topic about living in Spain, or being a single mom, or how to manage your money, don't hesitate to put it in the comments, and I will do another video to reply to your questions. I hope it was helpful. If you like this video, put a like. If you want to see more videos about minimalism, off-grid living in Spain, single mom life, and managing money, subscribe, and see you soon. Bye bye.